special guest today. This is Aaron Harp, and he's a magician.
Yes.
Of all things, but he's done some stuff to get there. It didn't just happen.
Right. Yeah. A lot of stuff to get to where we're at now. So it's been a long haul.
I mean, people probably think musician, that's got to be a cool thing to do.
Right.
And I'm sure there's obviously some cool parts. There's probably some stressful stuff, too, to get there as well.
Oh, for sure. It's the behind the scenes that you don't see, the scripting, the marketing, the stuff that goes in it. When you're doing the magic, you're also that business owner. So you kind of have to do it all. The bookkeeping, it's a lot of stuff that goes in it that's not as exciting. For
sure.
Yeah,
sure.
So.
And then you probably designed some of your own tricks as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we try to customize as much as possible, try to make it our own, put stories with it just to try to connect and let people kind of get that family vibe from what we're doing.
Well, speaking of family, you involve your family in your show, don't you?
Yeah. So some of them by choice, some by force. And I'm talking about my oldest son with that one. But no, it's a family show. My youngest daughter, she made her first appearance at the State Theater in front of hundreds of people, and she was just over a year old. So it's a family show.
Awesome. But you've been doing this for a while. And you've had some kind of, I guess we'll say it's national recognition. You want to tell us about kind of your journey?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because my wife loves this part when I brag about myself. So I told my wife, I was like, how does it feel being married to a celebrity? And she's like, I don't know how many people really watch that show. And I was like, you need to calm down. But no, so when COVID hit, being a full-time entertainer, I had to find different avenues because entertainment was like the first thing to go. And I completely get it. So I had to find ways to stay relevant. And I lucked into a producer reaching out to me, and we had an opportunity to be on the TV show Let's Make a Deal with Wayne Brady. So not too many people can say they've done magic for Wayne Brady. And it's funny because years ago, that's kind of where I got my improv from, is he's hilarious. Like he was on Whose Line Is It Anyways? Yep. He's a comedian. And I didn't realize until that show how much improv he really does. That whole show is not scripted at all, and it's just kind of whatever he does. So it's super cool to have that opportunity. But yeah, it was a national TV recognition.
And you've also, correct me if I'm wrong, you've done America's Got Talent?
A couple times. So the first time we did America's Got Talent, we had sponsors. Quixie was actually one of the sponsors. This is many years ago. My wife was pregnant with Austin at the time. He's now 14. I won't say how old we are. So I don't want to show my age too much. But so we went to Atlanta, Georgia. We had sponsors that took care of us to get there. We did everything in front of them, and they didn't let us go through because she was pregnant. They said they loved it. They wanted to see more, but they wanted us to come back. Obviously, when she wasn't pregnant. Why I did it while she was pregnant, when she does all the cool stuff, I have no idea. I just stand up there. So she does all the work. I just stand up there. But it was fun. We did America's Got Talent again. Maybe was it 2 years back? Maybe a year back in Louisville when they came to Louisville. And we had a blast with it. It was fun. So, yeah.
So when did you make the decision that you wanted to, I guess, being a magician is just an entertainer. Obviously, there's many different avenues that you can go if you're going to be an entertainer, but what was the that moment where you're like, I want to do magic?
So, man, I was 6 years old. My uncle's a magician. I started going around with to little festivals with him, and he would have me demo magic tricks. And he would pay me in magic tricks because I loved magic. Now there's child labor laws against this stuff, but you can cut that part out. But no, so that's really where I got my start, was doing festivals like Glendale Days, Cow Days, Ham Days, all these different little festivals. Started demoing magic and got pretty good with talking to people. And that's kind of when I knew that this is something I could probably do when I get a little bit older. You have that dream. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a police officer. And mine was magic. And I never thought I would actually get to do it and live that dream. But here I am.
Yeah, I mean that's cool that you had it early and you knew you wanted to pursue it. I think that's a great message for any young people that might be watching this. If you've got a dream, stick to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And no matter what people say, too, because I was told multiple times I would never be successful with it, multiple times to go get a real job. Mm-hmm. And if I would have listened to those people, I wouldn't be here today. And, I guess, in fact, it isn't a real job because I enjoy what I do. And I'm not saying that bad, but if you enjoy what you do, you're really never working a day in your life.
Right.
So it's exciting. I'm just glad I didn't listen to all that. And yeah, follow your dreams for sure.
Yeah. So what is next? I know you've got some big stuff coming up. So what do you got kind of looking forward?
So we are working on our 5th anniversary benefit show that's going to benefit the Ronald McDonald House charity. If you don't know us, our daughter Allie had open heart surgery when she was 5. She's now 11. And we wanted to really make this something huge. So it being our 5th anniversary, we recently did a show with Las Vegas magician Lance Burton in Louisville, Kentucky, and it was a blast. So growing up, this was the person I watched on TV. This was my idol. This was the guy I looked up to. Yeah. So having that opportunity to even perform on the same card as him was just amazing. So I decided to reach out to Lance because he gave me his information, said, if you ever need anything, let me know. And I was like, I'm just going to reach out and see. My daughter instantly was like, it's never going to happen. Yeah. So she keeps it real with me. So she's like, he's never going to do this. So I reached out. I said, hey, would you be interested in doing this? It's our 5th anniversary. He's a Kentucky native. And he didn't hesitate at all. I was like, absolutely. So we have Vegas magician Lance Burton coming in. And it's going to be at the Performing Arts Center at John Hardin, and it's going to be April Fool's Day. And I think that was our very first date. I'll have to check for sure to make sure, but I'm pretty sure our very first Ronald McDonald House benefit show was on April Fool's Day. So how cool is that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, and I mean, it's April Fool's Day. That's a great way to...
Oh, for sure, for sure. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. To say that I'm not nervous would be a lie. I mean, I'm performing, and he's with us at this show. I would have never thought, so...
Well, and it's going to a good cause, too. And so you're doing something you love. So you're not working, but
right.
You're also supporting a cause that's meaningful.
Absolutely. So they helped us out so much, and that's really the message I've tried to spread. We didn't know anything about them until we actually needed to use them. And I think a lot of people are that way. And when I've reached out to the CEO and a couple different people through the Ronald McDonald House, because we stay closely connected, they are really trying to spread in the Hardin County area that they are here, because a lot of people don't know much about them. And we live in Hodgenville, so if we would have had to travel back and forth from Hodgenville to Louisville while she was having that surgery, I mean, it was doable, but that just took one of the stresses away that we really didn't have to worry about. They fed us, took care of us, made it as special as possible for us. So if I can donate my time and be able to give back, I mean, why would I not do it? So.
Yeah. That's actually a really great point. People probably think Ronald McDonald House, they're probably thinking like Children's Hospital Louisville.
Right.
But it's nice that they've got a presence here in Hardin County
for sure
to help those in the local area too.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So they helped us out tremendously, and I just kind of feel like I forever owe them, and this is my way to just kind of pay them back a little bit.
No, I like that. If people are interested in learning more about you, about this upcoming benefit show, is there a place where they can get that info?
Yeah, so AaronHarpMagic.com. You can find us on all social media platforms, just Aaron Harp Magic, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. And tickets will be on sale. It's still early now, but they will be at the PAC. I believe it's the PAC.net or
yes.
.org. It's one of those two. But for sure, they'll be on sale there as well. But we'll also be sharing that information.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to that.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, I'm really excited for this. And it's, like I said, it's a good cause going to something that you love. It's something that the kids can enjoy
right.
too. I think it's a win-win.
And it's family friendly. That's the best thing. If you're looking for something to do, definitely come out. And it's going to be a large scale, something that you would see in Vegas, because we are bringing in somebody that was in Vegas for many, many years. And we're trying to go all out for this one. So I guess I'll go ahead and say it. This might be our last one.
Oh.
I guess I'll go ahead and break it out there. So you're hearing it first, because where do you go from here? You know, when I'm bringing in a Vegas superstar like Lance Burton, where can I go from here? And I'm not saying I'm going to stop donating money, but it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's very rewarding and it's worth it. But with me going into teaching, that's going to take up a lot of my time. So this might be the last really big show that we do like this. So we're trying to really bring it all for you all. So
the final hurrah.
That is it. That's it.
So, and you could probably still work in some magic into teaching. I bet that'll really get the kids engaged.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. So that's one of the reasons why I do magic. Is I want to be able to make that impact in children's lives. I want to be that positive role model, and that's really why I wanted to go into teaching as well, is to be able to make that impact.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Well, we wish you the best. We hope that the benefit is successful, and then of course, like I said, going into teaching, that's a whole new
Oh, for sure.
whole new
For
thing
sure.
for you.
Yep. So if you see me back to doing magic, I just couldn't last. Those elementary school kids, they got me. So no.
No, I think you're going to be great. Hey,
So-
Aaron, thank you again
No,
for your
awesome. I
time. Thank you for
appreciate it.
coming in. And we
Absolutely.
definitely enjoyed this. We'll have to have you back when we get a little bit closer to your benefit, and
Sure.
we can pump it again, and hopefully get some good PR publicity out there
Sure.
to help you with your benefits. So.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
Absolutely. Well, of course, Aaron Harp today, thank you for joining us on Unplugged. This is a little thing that we get to do. I really love doing this, where we feature different people around the community that have different, maybe unusual talents, skills, or just interesting in general. And we definitely want to keep doing this. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Thanks.